This is Matt Taylor.
Well, I'm not Matt Taylor, I'm Scott Rawlinson, but that was the intro for Sunraysia Pulse News. I'm going to have to interview myself because Matt can't be with us. Matt Taylor has moved on. Matt Taylor did a wonderful thing with Sunraysia Pulse. He brought some stories and some information to the public in an independent fashion. I'm going to pick up where he left off, because someone's got to do it. So I'm going to have to interview myself though, because Matt's not with us any longer. Matt was scared off by some influential, powerful people who I can't mention or go into the details of, but he was scared off and he's headed back to Sydney to relax, recoup and go back to what he's good at, which I'm sure he'll pop up again as a very independent and very capable reporter. So you got me, and I'm no pro, but I have been watching what politicians do, and there's a reason they do these lives, because it connects with the people, and it connects with the people in an honest way, or possibly honest way, especially if you're polished, especially if you've had the training. I'm not polished, I don't have the training, but I will try and get this done in one cut, because I'm also not great at editing, and I also don't have a lot of time. That leads me to the first topic. I'm not drinking. I'm not just going dry for July. I think I'm going dry for a longer period than July. Okay, see, not professional. Turn my phone on silent. I'm going to go dry longer than July. I think it's time to go dry. Several reasons. One of those reasons is that when I'm not drinking, I have full ability to use my brain and my body to the best of its ability. Alcohol distorts life, it distorts the way I behave, it drops inhibitions, but it creates problems in other areas. It interrupts my sleep and it interrupts the way I function and the way I think. Let's get on with it. The reason for this small report is firstly and most importantly council. Mildura Rural City Council next meeting for the month of June is the 26th of June, 5:30 at the Civic Building in Deakin Avenue. So council is somewhere that I believe we can have an impact and we can control our destiny. Our destiny is very important to me. What's important to me is my children and one day my grandchildren. We can put a stop to most everything coming down the chain if we get involved with local council. Local councillors who are elected representatives report to the people. They need to remember that and they need to understand that. They need to do what we want them to do. Council employees, they report to the people. They are employees of the people. They're not employees of the state government. They're funded by state government, but they're also funded by the people. They're funded by our rate system. And you may have noticed, but rates keep going up. Not just do rates keep going up, councils are also introducing new levies that they are introducing because the state government tells them to introduce them, and that makes them then responsible to collect that money. When the government wants to collect more money, they use the council system to collect more money. What can we do about the council system? Many things. We need to first get involved. We need to first understand the system. I'm not talking about breaking the rules. I'm talking about using the system, the council system, and the rules that govern their system to work with them, to get them to represent us, to make them accountable. They're currently not accountable. They behave like they're not accountable. There's a lot going on there, and there's a lot I can unpack. I'm not going to do it all now, but I'm going to encourage people to come to the next council meeting on the 26th of June, and a group of us are having a pre-council meeting on the Sunday beforehand. I'll just refer to a brochure that I've just created that explains further some of the things that I'm interested in sharing with people and helping people get involved. The brochure, you might see it around. It's called Fill the Room on the 26th of June, and it will look something like this, if you can see that. Fill the Room on the 26th of June. Civic Building, corner 9th Street and Deakin Avenue, Mildura, starts at 5:30pm, is the council meeting of June. They work for you, let's remind them. More info, you can text or message me, or you could join My Place Mildura on Facebook. Rates are rising while services are in decline. Do you want to know why they keep making you pay more everywhere? Do you want to be a part of a drive to positive, accountable change? FOIs, Freedom of Information requests, are ignored. Public questions are filtered and skipped. There is no right of reply, no open debate allowed at council. Staff and councillors are under NDAs, non-disclosure agreements. Why is there such secrecy? Community voices are being dismissed. Ignoring the people while following state government directives is now the new standard. This is not transparency in government. It's time to speak up. What can I do? Said 1,000 people. So we're having a pre-meeting, 3:30, Sunday the 22nd of June at JC Park, Mildura. There'll be some education regarding council, there'll be some open discussion, and we're trying to work in a solutions-based format. For maximum effect, please be at the council meeting on the 26th of June. Your presence is important. They need to know that the people are interested. Don't just be a watcher on the council link, but if you really can't make it, please log into the council link, go to the council website, search meetings, go to the council link and watch the meeting online. You can go online at any time and watch previous meetings. They're all recorded. They have to be recorded for public reasons. There's 3 types of people in this world. This is a quote an athletics coach told me a very long time ago. Those that watch things happen, those that make things happen, and those that wondered what happened. What type of person are you? Again, the council meeting, the next one is the 26th of June. That's a Thursday at 5:30pm in the afternoon. I hope to see a lot of people there. If we can fill the room, we can send a message that we are an interested community. And I don't just mean working class people, I also mean small business owners and all people. We all should be interested in what happens in our community. We all should be interested in pushing back against things that we don't want to see occur. The only way we can do it is to get involved. I understand if you have a small business and you don't want to be seen as going against council, because that may affect how council treat you. But I'm telling you, if you don't do anything, the treatment from council is only going to get worse. Your rates are definitely going to go up. Your fees and charges from council service will only go up. The level of service will decrease, and we'll be left in a community that's worse off. So I think we can do something about it. And that's have a local impact by going to council meetings. It's not a difficult thing to go to a council meeting. It's not a difficult thing to be involved in council. A small group, including myself, have been going to council meetings on and off for 4 years now. We're interested. The reason I'm interested is because no matter what's happening globally or domestically, what happens in our community is influenced by council. I believe council follow direction from state government. State government follows direction from federal government. Federal government follows direction from somewhere else that I'll let you work out. I don't need to tell you. You can work it out, or you don't need to know. You don't need to be interested. None of these government systems, however, are following the direction of the people. They're not representing us. That's very obvious. Okay. Got someone that wants to interrupt. The cost of living crisis continues. Not surprised, they're doing everything they can to make people poor. And that doesn't just include working class people now. That also includes small business and farming and other people. They're working their way up the food chain. If you can't see it, open your eyes. If you think you're immune to what's happening, think hard. Have a look at the cost of living. Have a look at the cost of groceries. Have a look at electricity. Have a look at everything we do and interact with. The COVID push is on again. They're pushing very hard. Maybe it's because they've got a whole bunch of leftover vaccines that they want to get rid of. Not only are they pushing the COVID jabs, they're also pushing the flu jab. Now, I haven't gone into a lot of detail about the flu jab. I don't believe I need it. I don't need it. I look after myself. I eat a good balanced diet. I do exercise. I don't see that my immune system's compromised. I don't need the flu jab. I would be very concerned if I was to discover that the flu jab was using the same technology as the COVID jabs. The COVID jabs didn't work. Everyone knows that now. So I think we can assume that the flu jab's not going to work either. Of course, they're not exactly telling us the whole truth. The narrative changes. For instance, just recently, you may be aware, you may not be aware, they've released the information very quietly under the radar. The government has backpedaled on its recommendation for COVID vaccines for teenagers and children and young adults. Where they were once pushing it into all people, including young people and babies and young adults, they've now decided, and printed, you can look it up, they have now decided that the COVID vaccines are more dangerous to young people than getting COVID. That's straight from the government mouth. So if you don't believe me, please look it up. When will they say the same thing to other people? It's only a matter of time. But in the meantime, they keep pushing it. That's enough for me tonight. The sun's setting, so I'm going to pan around and get a shot of that. Because, yeah, I think I got the timing right. I hope I can get this in one cut, and I hope you can get to see the sunset. Anyway, all the best from me. Have a good night. Enjoy what you're doing. Have a good time. And get involved so we can all have a good time. Thank you.